What is going on, everybody? It is Delbotch1654, and thank you so much for clicking on this video here. Today we're basically just going to be going over the new DLC Pack 2, which is the War Machine from Call of Duty WW2. What they're showing right here is that the DLC Pack 2 is going to be available on April 10th for PlayStation only. Just because they always have those early release dates for those. Basically, there's going to be 3 new multiplayer maps and then 1 new war operation map. And the tensions escalate in DLC Pack 2 for Call of Duty WW2 and the War Machine. Join the Allies to stop the powerful Axis advanced in 3 new multiplayer maps that illustrate the mind global reach of the Nazi war machine. So basically they're going more towards landmarks, in history that, where the Nazis had a lot of power as well too, which gives us basically the 3 new multiplayer maps, which is Dunkirk, I believe that's how you pronounce it, Egypt, and then the V2. So the one that I'm most excited about is the V2 one. I'll get back to these 2 here, but the 2 that I'm most excited about is definitely the V2, just because of the basically the first sentence in it is the ultra fast paced map that never lets you up for a moment. That rings a lot of bells in terms of like more of a modern day shipment without it just being continuously remade. So the other thing that I like about too is this new DLC is that they're not remaking, any of the old maps that have been remade, time and time again. I mean, the first DLC that we had, we had 2 maps that were remade. We don't want remade maps, we want brand new ones. That's what gets people intrigued about the game itself. That's what gets people to play a little bit more. So, and that's just my opinion. But we'll go back into order here. So, players face off on the sands of the beachfront boardwalk of the French seaside city of Dunkirk, and this is actually the image here. It says, for some reason, not actual in-game images, which is weird, but this is supposedly what it's supposed to look like. Let's get back to what it says here, which is basically it's more of like it's a large open dangerous beach area that flanked by tight interiors through the building linings, the front beach. So sniping can be effective here through aggressive running, and gunning can also pay off. So it seems like basically, obviously it's going to be a wide open area, but what's also nice as well too is that it gives you a lot of vantage points to snipe. So that'll be pretty interesting. The second one is Egypt, which is what I like as well. So, I mean, that means that they're going to be trying something new, something a little bit, going back to the pyramids and history as well, which is pretty cool. What they're saying here is we're bringing players to the battlefields of northern Africa and the Egypt pyramids. Players fight in and around the ancient ruins of, I think it's Giza, with landmarks that you are sure to recognize. So we're definitely going to be going back to the pyramids of Egypt, which is pretty cool. And then what I really like here that a lot of people are liking now with just shipment in general is Domination. And hopefully they'll bring back Domination XL with doing this too. But the interior temple in the center that heats up during intense domination, that's going to be really interesting. I think that'd be really cool and something new that they're bringing to Call of Duty that they really haven't before. So we already went through the V2 one, which is like fast gameplay, which is like maybe like a similar shipment, which I think would be pretty cool in itself. So hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit more insight, and they'll come out with a trailer, because that's the one thing that they haven't done yet, which hopefully they will, because I mean that kind of just defeats the purpose of coming out with a DLC. It's just a couple of pictures, and and just like here you go, that's it. What's really cool that we can see here, we can't zoom in, but you can clearly see the German eagle in the back here. So it is centered in Germany, which is nice. But that fast movement is going to be awesome in my opinion. I'm gonna really enjoy that. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people will too. So that's the insight on the multiplayer maps that they're doing right now. The new one that's really cool is called Operation Husky, which is this one right here. And they added something awesome, which is you're going to be in fighter planes to protect the bombers squadrons on their way to destroy the targets. So they added a whole new other aspect to war. When it comes down to it, this is going to be super, super interesting, new. What's nice is that it's going to be in the dark as well. Every single map is in pure, daylight, so that'll make it even more interesting as well too, and that'll kind of give us a new change up on how we'll be able to physically play the game, because not too many maps are in the nighttime like this. So this is actually the picture that the channel art that they put on here, which is really cool. And for some reason they keep saying not actual in-game images. I hope it is, because this looks really, really nice. But like I said, that'll be very, very interesting that they added those, because it's something newer that they're innovating. They're coming out with new stuff. They're not remaking everything every single time, because that's just pure laziness in my opinion. I mean, they do have to put a lot of work into remaking it. I won't take that away from them, but it's just like, we've played these maps thousands of times. Give us something new. What's nice is that it's going to be available very, very soon, April 10th. So, we got 2 weeks until that is revealed, maybe a little bit more than that. So maybe a little bit less by the time this video goes out. But that's what I'm really, really intrigued about, is more of this war mode, because you guys know me, I play war a ton. But the other thing that I'm very, very intrigued on is that they're going to be implementing new multiplayer maps that we've really never seen before, which is nice. So obviously we'll have to play them and see if they've kind of kept certain aspects of other maps. This is going to be very interesting. That's probably the biggest thing that I think is going to draw a lot of people to the second DLC. If they come out with a trailer. If they don't come out with a trailer, it's not going to do very well. But if they come out with a trailer and they show it, which I think they will, I genuinely think that this new war mode is really going to bring a lot of people back, because it's something that really Call of Duty really hasn't done yet. And to see them constantly be adding new innovative stuff in is just great, in my opinion. So I want to give all credit to Charlie Intel. I know a lot of people have used their website, which they're always on top of stuff. As soon as it comes out, they've release information on it. So I want to give them all credit for all information to charlieintel.com. If you guys don't do that or don't follow them on Twitter, definitely make sure you do if you want to stay up to date on all Call of Duty stuff, because as soon as it comes out, man, they're on top of it. Also, I'm always on top of either retweeting, reposting. So definitely follow me on Twitter as well too, same as my channel name, Dunkirk1654. So make sure you guys check me out on Twitter. I do live streams as well too, 5 to 6 days a week. If you guys haven't already, make sure if you're not subscribed, hit that sub button, hit that bell notification so you know when I go live. And I appreciate you guys watching the video today, and I hope you're all excited for the new DLC too, and hopefully we'll get more cool trailers, because they got to do something more than just giving us a picture, man. I mean, they can't just do this and just not give us a trailer, at least a 50-second trailer. They've done trailers for events like the Shamrock and Awe, or any other small events like the Winter Siege one. They've done trailers for that. They can do one for their second DLC. So stay tuned to the channel for more information. I will be posting more videos as well too, keeping everybody up to date with new important Call of Duty, and especially World War II for right now until Black Ops 4 comes out, which I'm very excited for that too. But until then, I will see you guys on the next one. Appreciate you. Take care.